Welcome to the latest installment of the Run to Daylight program. I am your host, Todd Burrows, and I am right now doing a live 30, $125, 300,000 up top FFPC best ball tournament. Um, I've got some people I know who are in there. So I wanted to at least get a couple rounds under my belt before I started going after this thing. I'm going to get to it in a second. This is brought to you by my friends over at the FFPC. Most of my volume is over at the FFPC, and the 300,000 to first. There's also $2 million prizes available this year with the FFPC, with the main event, which has over 2,000 people left and plenty of big gorilla teams left. If you want $25 off your first team, all you have to do is use the code DAYLIGHT from Run to Daylight when you join the FFPC at myffpc.com, and you will get $25 off your first team. So I'm going to switch over. I am going to show you the way that I draft, what the team that I have so far. Sometimes you're going to see some of my ownership percentages, which are sorted according to right now it's sorted according to how much I have. This season is a little bit about making sure you're not too heavy or too light. Although with the FFPC, my volume is down after losing last year. So basically, I'm going to do 30 of these where, I had partners in the past and I'd been over 100. So that is it. Go to myffpc.com. That is myffpc.com and save. All right, so I'm going to share the screen. I am going to share the entire screen. All right, and then we're going to go boom, so you guys can actually see everything. And going to be a little tough doing two of these to see comments, but I will try. Here's my ownership. Let's join a puppy. So we're going to do two at the same time. Hopefully that doesn't get too crazy. Boom. Let's see. So if you want to jump in, there is only one person left for this puppy. And you'll see the draft hacker. You'll see my ownership percentages. And then we'll go over here and we'll see the draft board. You could see I'm up next. And you're going to see I'm on the clock. So I'll do that in a minute. I want to look at ADP. So Hawkinson is kind of at the top here. I've already got two wide receivers. I'm not going to take a quarterback here, I don't think. All right, so we're going to go Hawkinson on the front end, and I've got three wide receivers I really like here. I'll get one of them on the way back. So you can see my team so far. Ashton Genty, who I think is going to be a first-round pick in every format once he plays a lot in preseason. Drake London's a guy I'm very high on. I have a good bit of Brian Thomas and Nico, and I'm just trying to get my Drake London up on FFPC. I like all of them about the same. Would I have taken McBride if he had made it back? Maybe. I've also got plenty of neighbors. So we got two wide receivers. I pushed up Trevion Henderson. I think he has the chance to be the guy that you need. I love seeing Rashee Rice go there. And then Calvin Ridley. So quickly, I'm going to go over and look at my ownership. And we're going to see that Waddle. I've got 27 and 17 in the contest. Hunter, I'm down only around 4.5. So that makes this easy. I'm going to take Travis Hunter on this one, especially since I don't need him with already having Drake London and Marvin Harrison. But I don't think I love Waddle this year too. All right. So now I'm going to go through and make sure there's enough people for my two picks. 1, 2. I'm not going to take Montgomery 3. Pollard 4. I'm not going to take Aaron Jones 5. I'm not going to take Caleb Johnson 6. Ingram 7. Pacheco 8. Mahomes 9. Judy is 10. Andrews 11. Njoku 12. Dunze 13. Mixon no. 14. Olave 15. Myers no. Warren no. 17. Pearsall 18. Brian Robinson no. 19. Debo 20. Diggs 21. Warren no. 22. Jennings yes. 23. Mayfield no. All right, so now I'm past the 24. I'm going to throw a couple other names in that I like. Got to be careful. All right, so I got plenty of guys. All right, so now we're going to go over here. I autoed Bijan, so that's what happens sometimes when you do too many things at once. It's good though that I'm at the 1-3. So what I do here is because of it moves around too much with the draft hacker in there, I'm going to use. Wow, Jonty all the way down. It's still there. London 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll put Bucky in. All right. So for my first pick, you're going to see my queue come up. And then we'll see about third round. Third round, I might pull somebody up. I'd like to see McConkey or Chase Brown make it to me, but I doubt they will. But you never know. I don't have a lot of Bucky. You'll see the draft hacker, it's slow the first time or two sometimes. And then I just have to keep an eye out. Minute clock in the FFPC. So I've got plenty of time to look. I want to see what my friend did. I'm not going to mention his name. Yeah, see, he's building a good team here. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2. I'm not a Cook guy. Pickens and Odunze. Very nice. 3 running backs. All right. I got Taylor because I had it set. All right. But, I mean, that's fine. I wanted Taylor more than Bucky. All right. So Higgins, 1. Josh Allen, 2. Marvin Harrison, 3. Kyron, 4. Jackson Smith, 5. And if I'm going to pull someone up, it'll be one of these guys. Here goes Josh Allen. I don't have a lot of Higgins, but you could see 14 and 9 with my first 2-round picks. I don't have any wide receivers. I'm going to make this a Higgins team. All right, now I'm 18 picks away. So you won't see me do this on my phone, but I'm going to. So I'll refresh and you'll see that I added. It's not an order. When I podcast, especially, I don't go through it. But now my queue is full, and at the bottom you see there's a bunch of wide receivers. I'm with two running backs. I love Travion, but he's probably not going to be the pick here, even if he does make it, which he hasn't been. And his ADP is going to keep going up. All right, so let's go look over here. I'm still pretty far away. No need to even. I can't tip my hand while I'm podcasting, but I'm sitting on two running backs, three wide receivers, and a tight end. And make sure that this is sorted by ADP. It is. Baker's the next quarterback who I'm not interested in. Nix. Actually, I do kind of like Nix. I didn't get anybody to match with him, but doing a live draft, I'm a lot more careful to not be left out in the cold. Let's see, I'm 7 picks away here, and I am, all right, so it's going to come right around the same time, but depending on the longer clock here. Jump over to StreamYard. It really does. I would be all for FFPC lowering the best ball clock to 30 going forward. Bruce, you look like someone new. I don't know if you saw my JJ Zacharyson pod, but welcome and nice to see you. All right, 4 picks away here and 4 picks away here. So I got to start thinking. I'm definitely not going to give anything until this guy goes. He knows me. He might be watching. I mean, anybody could be watching at this point. Everyone's watching me, man. I'm freaking out. So I've already got 1 tight end. I've been taking a lot of 2 tight ends early. I really like my 2 running backs. I really like my 3 wide receivers. And that was me. Oh, Pickens made it back. That's sweet. Oh, 410 George Pickens. You don't see a lot of that anymore. Henderson went 1 pick ahead of me. That would have pissed me off in a different time frame. So I have to decide if I want to try and make a Bo Nix stack, take a 3rd running back. Arizona and Atlanta are my quarterbacks, and I think this is going to be a little bit later quarterback. I'm going to take my 3rd running back here. I'm going to take Tyrone Tracy. And next over here. So Hunter, I've got Jonathan Taylor. So we're going to, although, again, I'm taking Hunter, even though I own more Waddle. He just fits here better. 18 picks away. I got to watch this while I do that. All right, he took Jaylen Warren. Now I refresh this, and you'll see that I have plenty of people in the queue. So that makes it easier when you're doing 2. So boy, oh boy, Nix is still there. I've got 3-3-1. this would actually be a pretty good Justin Fields team. All right. I'm going to show my hand. I think I'm going to go. It was between Diggs and Juwan Jennings. I like Juwan Jennings, even though he hasn't played much. He'll be my fourth wide receiver. I could go Matthew Golden. That opens up Jordan Love. Tough decisions. Yeah, I don't have much Matthew Golden. All right. So 1, 2, 3. I don't want Rob. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I skip a guy, I don't want to draft him. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Let me look at the quarterbacks. I got to go back over here. I'm 6 picks away. It's easy to get caught up. All right. I definitely want a quarterback out of my next 2. There's a lot of choices. I can even add Jordan Love. So let's go over here. And I'm at 2-3. And I'm going to get someone I like with the first pick. Real quick, we'll see if there's any other questions. That's cool, Bruce. I'm really glad. Just keep any questions asked. I always come back and try and hit on questions. Old friend Henry. Henry, how you doing, buddy? All right. I try and treat people the way I like to be treated. And, you know, it's nice to get called out. So I've got 18% Olave, 10% Diggs, 12% Addison. I like all of them. I'm trying to keep my favorite players high. I got 20% Pollard. So you can see there's a lot of people I like here. I'm just going to let it run out on Olave. And now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got 4 guys I really like here. I could put Laporta in. That would be cool. I could push up Mahomes. Yep. Let's see who's next. All right. I mean, I love Pollard, but I got Bijan and Taylor. I don't need him here. I really like Addison as a 5th wide receiver. If JJ goes down, he could win you these tournaments. All right. So let's go draft board. Let's see what my friend did. He did get a tight end, and he took Addison. He's a very smart guy. I like what he's doing here. We don't talk as much as we used to, but he's a really good guy and very, very sharp guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's hard to see on the phone who I'm stacking with, and my memory's not great anymore. But so what I'll do is I will put all the people I like in, refresh, and you can see where the Spike Week Draft Hacker helps it, but it doesn't tell you who to pick. it just helps you to draft better. And I don't get the people who get all bent out of shape about this stuff. I also can duplicate this tab, go over to drafts, active, and here I'm on over 100 slows, so I can do some slow picks and go over some stuff with you when we get a little slow. So if you look at my team right now, I've got 1, 2, 3 running backs, 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers, no quarterbacks, 1 tight end. I'm really liking this team. Really, really liking this team so far. You guys feel free to give thoughts on the teams. All right. So now I go to the quarterbacks. Fields doesn't need to be stacked. Dak, McCarthy. So just start throwing in some of the quarterbacks that I'm going to possibly want for this team. I didn't catch that. You saw the high-low one. Are you with Spike Week? Not Spike Week. 1 week season. I love Mark. Mark's one of my favorite guys. Period. Forget the industry. Just I love high-low. Just a great guy. All right, 4 picks away. 5 picks away. And multitask. So I sort by ADP, not my rankings, because I know who I like. So this is a 1-1-3 team. I don't have any Packers. So Jaden Reed coming back would be good. I got 1 running back. I got 3 wide receivers. I know he's hurt, but I like Jaden Reed here. All right. Best Ball Mania. All right, so there's a Best Ball Mania. 2 picks away here. 3 multitasking, guys. Multitasking. This is kind of how my mind works. You guys should have seen me when I was younger. All right, so on the clock here, I'm going to take Dak. I don't have enough Dak. Stacked. I don't have a Washington guy. That's okay. So now it's a 1-2-5 team. I know exactly who I'm going to take if he makes it. I think I'm going to get my 3rd running back here. I got plenty of Shaheed. All right, I'm up next over here. You can see who made it back. So, I'm up. There we go. I got Sharbs. Beautiful. Really high on Charbonnet. All right, I'm on the clock. Drake May went. So that means I could take a 4th running back. I'm going to not take a chance on both of these quarterbacks not making it back to me. Lawrence or Love. Am I missing any quarterback? Goff, Herbert, McCarthy. You know what? I'm going to take Goddard. I'll get one of these quarterbacks coming back. So now I've got 2 tight ends. And I'll just go late tight end, probably 4 running backs. 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers. This is going nice. All right. I got 13 picks before. All right. So take Trevor Lawrence. All right. I got it with Hunter. They play Indianapolis week 17. I'm far less interested in the FFPC. You advance 2 week 15 out of 12, 3 out of 12 week 16. So I'm much less interested in correlation. Let's look at quarterback here. Come on. Why is all right? We got to wait for the hacker to load. All right, let's get. I would consider Godwin now. I would consider him too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So the further we go down, the more I want to make sure there's no name that I really want to pull up. This is get your guys season. All right. This is good. On the clock here, 135. I could use a tight end. Yeah, I'm going to take Njoku, I guess. That was close. I do like Burden. I do like Spears. One pick away. We're going to get our second quarterback, and we'll be done with quarterback. I don't do too many 3-quarterback teams in 18 rounds this year. So I had the bring back. I got Lawrence with Hunter in both teams. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's. All right, let me do it on my phone. Sorry about not talking while I'm doing this. Let's see if there's any questions. I am, and I'll tell you why. I didn't love the guy's tape, but I love the air raid for running backs. It opens up big holes, and I'm not on Eckler or B-Rob, so I want to have some. I have not had a lot of merit. Uh-oh, what happened here? All right. FFPC, I don't have any merit yet. Yeah, none. If you look at what I've got, I've been adding him lately here. All tournaments. I'm up to 4% on Spike Week. I wasn't on him earlier. Yeah. It's a Shanahan running system. It's freaking gold. All right. So good questions, Bruce. We're 3 picks away here. We're not that close here. Let's see if the guy I really want makes it back to me. If not, that'll be kind of fucked up. Wow, McCarthy went real early. All right, on the clock. I like Penix, but I don't need him here. 3 running backs. I'm going to take, I think this is an Algier type of team. I'm looking for that oh, fuck. I forgot I had Bijan. Oh, well. Doing 2 drafts at once. You make mistakes. I don't want Trey Harris. Probably take Tillman or Sampson if they make it. Let's see. Not you, Siri. All right. I know who I'm going to take, actually. I'm going to take Brenton Strange, get that 3rd piece of the Jaguars. And now we're almost up here. All right. So I'm not taking a chance on not getting Penix. So I'm taking him on the front end. Just not even going to. With quarterback, it's like, let me get my guy. If it's a little early, but it completes the stack that I want, I don't mind bleeding a little value, especially with a team like this that I really like. 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers. I'm going to get, if it's not Spears, it'll be Shaheed or Sampson or Burden. I mean, there's just so many guys I really like here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry for not talking while I'm doing this again. Let's see who he took. He took Ertz. Well, gotta love that. So I've got 3 running backs. I think I'm going to go running back. I really like some of these wide receivers here, but oof. I've got Henderson. I could go with the stack cuff. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Algier is here next time. Yeah, running back gets thin. So I've got enough up front. I'm going to take my boy Tajay. I don't think he'll make it back. I know he's hurt, but I don't need him in the beginning of the year. All right, so 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I want a 3rd quarterback, so I'm just going to put a bunch of them in, whether they stack or not. 19, I'm on the clock here. Torrey Horton. Oh, is that early for him? Oh, well, my bad. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. All right. Let's see. Gino, do I have any? Las Vegas, no. Algier. Tillman. Don't have any Seattle. Yay. So Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt made it back. I needed a week 17 piece if I could. Fifth running back. I don't care about ADP at this point. It's get your guys season. As my friends over in the Spike Week said. So this is a really good running back room. I screwed up with Algier. Definitely could use some more wide receivers. I could consider another tight end. Let's get over here. Plenty of time. Oops, I refreshed the wrong one. You're very welcome. It happens. It's an older crowd, so definitely more boomery on the FFPC. I highly recommend if you do a lot of money on the FFPC, you get fantasymojo.com. Join that to get a lot of information on ADP. That's where I get it. Highly recommend Darren's stuff. All right, we're 8 picks away here. I've got 5 running backs. I would like a 6th. I like Monongai. I like Shipley, but I could use wide receiver a bit more. Tight end is actually something I normally don't take 3 of. And there's Phil Fannin in for later. All right. And good luck, Bruce, with your main event. And anyone else, if you go find me on YouTube, when we're streaming live, you could ask questions and I will answer them. Let's see what my friend is doing. Only 1 tight end, 2 quarterbacks. So he's going to probably take another one on the way back here. My guess is he takes a 3rd right here. And I just hope he doesn't take the one I've been taking in every draft. If he does, he does. And I will be less than thrilled. Let's look at who's left at running back. I don't have Neighbors. Yeah, the quarterbacks are going quick. If I have to go Lawrence and Penix with this team, I will. Oops, I got Monongai. That's what I got for talking. But I was happy with him. So we're done with running back now. We are done with quarterback. We just want wide receivers the rest of the way out. So Throwing some names in that I like late. I'm not really looking at Tolbert. Going to take Io Manor a little early. Kind of high on him. So my friend did not take. He took Kirk. Good. I have to just get by one more pick to get the guy I've been taking in pretty much every FFPC draft lately as a third quarterback. I mean, to me, it just makes so much sense. It's ridiculous. Come on, stats. Yay! I'm all excited about a 13th round pick. Anthony Richardson, with his upside as a third quarterback, I'm just doing it in every draft. And if it bites me, it bites me. But boy, am I happy with that or what? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers. Kind of like the way Mims has been going. Oh man, this is tough. Let's see how the herd thins. It's kind of crazy that you could finish this draft and still have so much of the FFPC left. I might close out the podcast and just finish up. Absolutely. Yep. They always do. The closer you get to the season, the casuals are much more likely to take. So he took Ray Davis, who was on my list, but wasn't one of the guys I was going to take. So Jacksonville plays Indiana. I don't have any Indiana. Atlanta. Who the fuck does Atlanta play again? Atlanta plays the Rams. I've got a lot of Guarendo. I've got no Jacory, so I'm going to take Jacory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now as I get down to the end, I need wide receiver more. Harris, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jalen Royals will finish this team out. So Prescott Lawrence, 2-6. This is I've been doing a ton of these. 2-6-8-2, even with a stud. Just not worrying about tight end as much as long as I get 2 in that range. Get some nice, juicy late guys like Jacory, Monagai, Royals, Io Manor, Horton. Really like this team. Hope you guys like it. Boom. So we got some picks. I'm up here, but let me get my queue together. All right. So I got them in there. Now let's get the running backs. Is Monongai gone already? Nope. All right. I got a little bit of a wait, see if there's any questions. Thanks, man. I appreciate you jumping in. You have a good day. All right. I think I'm going to end this and finish up without stressing about podcasting while I'm doing it. We've gone 46 minutes. Remember, go to myffpc.com and you get $25 off your first team with the code DAYLIGHT. And that's going to do it for this one.